Hey, welcome back to another lesson here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a product that I recently just made this video about. We found it in a product research video, and now I figured it'd be good to, as a kind of lesson for you guys, just to lean over my shoulder and watch, how would I differentiate this and why do I see it as an opportunity, okay? We're going to be looking into the law of averages and implementing some objective data analysis into crafting an idea of why I think that this is a good market. So be sure to like and subscribe if you happen to be new, but without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we're gonna move over into my computer here, and this is the market that we have found. At the end of this video, if you haven't watched the video prior to it, that will be linked down below so you can see how we found this product. Now, when we look through here, I wanna make this kind of quick and easy for you, okay? I just wanna pull up an extension, and the first thing that I'm going to do, right, we've already figured out that there's search volume. We've already figured out that there's high demand, that there's high sales. Now what I wanna see is I wanna use the law of averages. So the law of averages basically means that future events are likely to balance past events. So in this situation, any future listings that are ranked in similar areas to these existing listings with similar thresholds will have similar results. Okay, that's all that's telling us, okay? So now what I've done is I've literally just sorted this by reviews, and I wanna look for examples of listings that are succeeding despite the fact that they have low reviews, that they're new sellers. What are they proving, right? We could actually let them prove this for us. That's called proof of concept. When you have something that you could study that's already working, okay? Normally, you have your own proof of concept by doing a launch into something, and that's your proof of concept for the brand to grow it out further. But with tools like this, and with the way that Amazon works, being able to actually see the sales, see the data, see everything right before us, we can just let other people spend money to test things for us, right? We don't even have to test this ourselves. We could get the data from a test right here, right? Check this out. They have 17 reviews with 15,000 in sales. Okay, so what are they doing separately from the majority of the market? Okay, another one right here, right? 22 reviews, 18,000. Where's another one? Yeah, look at that. 22 reviews, 18,000. 17 reviews, 15,000. How are those guys winning, or how are these sellers winning in a market where we have sellers that have 100 reviews, 300 reviews, 190 reviews, 569 reviews, right? What are they doing differently? Okay, it starts getting a little bit more random down here, and we start to lose the, I don't know if those are sponsored, but we start to lose the main high quality listings here. You can see there's even some merchant fulfilled ones that are just ranking well because they have optimized listings, I would imagine. Their keywords are probably indexing them. But when we look through here, how are they doing it, right? They're clearly succeeding and others are not. So that's called modeling. When you can look at someone who's doing something that you desire to be doing and reverse engineer how they got to that point. So we've talked about law of averages, and we've talked about modeling. This is good principles in this video. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna try and figure out what is the standard minimum viable product we can sell. Because they've obviously done something that's created a new standard. Or else customers would simply buy the one that has 109 reviews or 120 reviews or 569 reviews. They wouldn't buy the one with 17 reviews. So they must be doing something. They must be doing something to get, here's another one, 4 reviews. How is that one doing? We didn't even see that one. 4 reviews, let's see, 4, oh my God, 16,000. Okay, 16.5 thousand sales from this 4 review guy. 11, okay, that's a little bit of a different style, 11,000. So what's the commonalities here? The main thing that I wanted to bring up in this video was getting you to see that there are commonalities and data points we can actually objectively use as references for whether we should or should not sell something. And if we're going to sell it, how are we going to sell it? I don't think the idea is the hard part. I don't even think that analyzing it and figuring out if it's good is the hard part, but building up enough confidence to actually say, this is it, I'm gonna sell this product, right? How do we get to that point? Well, check this out. We can see right here, there's the one with 22 reviews, there's the one with 4 reviews, there's the one with 17 reviews. All of them organically ranked right here at the top of the page, and their only competitors seem to be this listing here is the first organic one. It's just the plain beige macrame chair. We have this one here, which is not even macrame. Well, I guess it is macrame. It's gray though. Okay, so it's macrame hanging big style chair. 274 reviews. We have this one here, another macrame style one, 300 reviews. And then we have this one here. And then we have another one right here with 109 reviews. He's another one with relatively low reviews that I believe was doing well. He's all the way up at 89.99. So how is that one doing? 109 reviews. Yeah, 17,000. So here's where I wanted to point out a commonality to you. Maybe you can see this. Remember in like Dora the Explorer, then they would like ask you a question. They'd be like, do you see the way to get through this trail? Good job. Do you see the commonality of this product? Yeah, so everyone who's succeeding, they've done something very distinct, right? They've added hardware to hang it with them. They've made that apparent right in the main image. Okay, this person is doing a little bit of breaking TOS here. They have like this lifestyle picture. They have words on the screen. They have like little labels, little icons and stuff. This is more along the lines of how you should do a main image right here and right here. Just on a white background, no words, anything. Just showing the hardware, that's totally fine. This one, technically, even the plus signs, we shouldn't do that. Just like this is good. And they're actually doing the best, I believe. So it shows they have the highest reviews, highest price, and look at that, the premium option doesn't have any fluff on the screen. But clearly it's working for them, so we're not gonna harp on that too long. So yeah, we found a new standard, right? So we know that these sell really well. And if we actually look at these and we don't sort it by reviews and we just sort it by rank, it's immense how much some of these are selling. Like there's that one with 200 reviews, 130,000. This one right here, 250,000, right? So we can actually use those as important data points too. Check this out. What if we know that the hardware needs to be included and that law of averages would say that were we to rank a listing with hardware, every current listing that sells hardware does well. So we're likely to do well even with that. That's the new standard, right? So when they came in, that was a differentiation because everyone prior to them was just selling the chair. But now, as almost like the third generation of differentiations here, okay, so you have first generation, which was just the product itself, second generation, that initial differentiation that gives us the idea of the new standard in the market, right? So hardware has to be included. We know that. Now that's just the base product, okay? We know that's like the minimum viable product. Chair, hardware needs to be included. The commonalities is showing us that everyone who sells with hardware does well. So we need to have that in our listing. Then we have to go a step beyond that. How do we get to that third phase or third generation of differentiations, right? What's the next thing? What's the next innovation in this market? And I want to point something out to you. The only style of macrame chair in this market that is selling 250,000 in sales per month is not including hardware, okay? So check this out. We have this chair right here. Granted they have a lot of reviews. They have like this rope in this thing. I'm not counting that as hardware because there's no nails, there's no screws, there's no brackets. We can't do much with that, okay? Unless you're hanging it outside and you already have something pre-installed. But if you look at these are like to install the actual, hook itself. So that does 250,000 in sales. Also down here, we have this design right here. Not specifically that one, there was another one. This one right here does 50,000 in sales. So we have another commonality. The style of chair that provides, instead of this little circular one, this more of like you could slouch into it, kind of typical hanging chair that you would think of, but does that in macrame, sells immensely well. Now, no new seller has caught on to that. We look through here and we see a massive majority of these kind of hoop style, I would call that. But what I want to focus on and what I would say is a perfect differentiation is, what if we can combine knowing that only one of these, two of these, three of these are selling and all of those sell well. So now we have another commonality, and let's combine that with our minimum viable product. So we do that style of chair with a new vamped up listing in a fashion that represents the main image that's selling the best. We provide a healthier looking angle to the chair. We make it in that white cotton macrame, and then we also include the hardware. So now we have a new style of chair that's proven concept. We have a minimum viable product that has a proven concept, so the hardware in a chair. And then we put those together and we provide it at a cost that is in the market average. Okay, so we would want to be somewhere between, in this case, we want to be about $60 to $80 with this product. Okay, $59.99 to about $79.99 or even $89.99, like this seller here. So profit's good. We secured that in the last video, but really this video I wanted to focus on giving you a little bit of insight into my thought process when I'm trying to craft something and actually build up enough security to go, this is definitely going to work, right? Notice my ideas are never just like, oh, I think these would sell well. Okay, I hear that all the time. Why are you going to change it that way? I think they would go good together. No. Base your decisions off of existing knowledge that is available for us to hack into, basically, okay? We know what the customer wants. We know what they're searching for. We know what they're buying from people with low reviews. So we could ball that up all together. All we have to do now is go execute it. So that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you here on the channel tomorrow for another video. Thanks so much. Later.